let's talk about business right now. Those are some big bodies in the ring.
Not to mention two of the top tag teams in the IWC Tag Team division. Both teams gutting for a future opportunity at the fraternity and the tag team titles.
This has been brewing for about a month.
Well, Duke wanted Pretty Boy Smooth, but he tags in Colby Red instead.
Pretty Boy Smooth is the one who put Duke Davis through a table. Probably the first time that Duke's ever been choke slammed through a table in his entire career.
And one of the few times in his entire career he's outsized.
He's used to putting people through tables. He's not used to being the one put through a table.
Ganon Jones Jr., certainly a big boy himself. Is Colby Red able to hold his own? Oh! Eventually slammed down from Ganon Jones Jr. What a hard suplex.
You know, Colby Red is the smallest person in this match, and he towers over a fair amount of the roster. He is a big, powerful man in his own right. He just happens to be in there with a couple of skyscrapers.
Smooth pointing out that Locked and Loaded may have been pulling the hair, but referee didn't see it, and he hands him off to Duke.
Look at that. Look at that power.
How is that?
Now look, Duke Davis wants a piece of Pretty Boy Smooth. You know, I had said earlier that this has been brewing for a month. I think it's actually been brewing for far longer than that. Upper Echelon had been working for IWC for several months. They'd had a little bit of success. They'd had a couple preliminary matches. They'd had a chance to show off their abilities. But then Locked and Loaded come into IWC and pretty much jump to the front of the line and end up winning the tag team titles.
Well, you have to understand the frustration of the Upper Echelon. Certainly, they wanted that opportunity at the tag team titles, making their presence felt last month when the fraternity dethroned Locked and Loaded at Winner Takes All.
And I think they thought that they had as much a chance of beating the fraternity as Locked and Loaded did if Locked and Loaded was able to.
I don't think anybody's disputing that, Chris, but you know, in this business, timing is everything, and Locked and Loaded were in the right place and the right time.
Absolutely, but Upper Echelon was in the wrong place at the right time for Locked and Loaded. Now these two are finally going to get to go at it. We'll see, maybe pretty much whoever wins this match, I think, should be the #1 contender for the tag team titles. I mean,
I certainly have to agree with you there, Chris. These are the two top contenders for sure.
Look at the size of Pretty Boy Smooth. Sunset flip into the buckle.
Hard boot from Pretty Boy Smooth over the top rope.
Pretty impressive agility for a big guy. I've heard this man referred to as the 7-foot savage.
And he's every inch of that 7 foot, believe me.
You know, it is so rare, like you said, it is so rare for Locked and Loaded to actually be the smaller team. They're used to targeting that left knee of Ganon Jones Jr. Ganon's had issues with that knee in the past. He's had surgery on it in the past.
And obviously that knee brace, just a giant bullseye.
Look at that. Look at that. PB is almost in the middle of the ring, and he's still choking him with his foot.
His long legs of Pretty Boy Smooth. And the hard forearm shot as well.
Ganon returns fire.
Returning the fire as the fans are starting to get behind Locked and Loaded. Pretty Boy Smooth hanging onto the ropes as he sends Ganon in.
Oh, look at that kick.
Ganon Jones Jr. holding the ear. Might have been clipped by the side of the boot from Pretty Boy Smooth, and that'll make your ear ring for sure.
With those long legs, PB could have kicked him in the parking lot.
Colby Red back in, a hard shot to the solar plexus, I was going to say, as he snaps him down, and an uppercut.
Colby might be one of the most dangerous pure strikers in IWC. Such a vicious right hand. Look at that. Look at this great tag wrestling, tagging in and out quickly. keeping Ganon in trouble.
And you notice the frequent tags keeping Duke Davis out of this match. Colby read the fresh man from behind. Snap German. Referee needs to get out of the way there.
I'll tell you something, he was so tall. Ganon is so tall, he was almost standing when he was hit with that German suplex.
Duke Davis incidentally giving Colby Red what seemed like perhaps an eternity from Ganon Jones Jr. getting choked there behind the referee.
Those vicious strikes by Colby Red. Black slam.
And that would shift the momentum.
You see how he collapsed? I'm not sure that maybe that damage done to his knee.
Certainly the damage done to the knee. You're absolutely right, Chris. As Ganon slow to tag his partner, Duke Davis. Can he get there?
Those long arms, he can tag him from halfway across the ring.
And here comes Duke. Duke in, takes out Pretty Boy Smooth. A hard clothesline from Duke Davis. Colby Red back up. Down goes Colby, and again Duke picking up the headshot.
For a power slam. Oh, big power slam.
And just marching with him around the ring before finally slamming him.
Ooh, that was close.
Very close. Colby Red just able to kick out. This match continues. Hard knees into the gut. And Duke sends him to the outside. Colby Red up and over, but behind the 7-foot Savage.
Duke doesn't see what's coming. Choke slam.
Mr. Fresh to death.
This is what happened last month. Oh!
Who's going to come out on the winning end of this?
He's got the stronger grip. Breaks the grip. Oh, pump knee strike. Oh, big drop kick by Ganon.
Action from every corner of the ring.
Oh, lariat clothesline. They may be going for the fragment. Hey, wait a minute. Pivot just dumped one of our security guys.
Now locked and loaded. Looks like they're about to pick up the victory. I don't know what Pretty Boy Smooth's doing with that chair. Someone needs to check on the security guy there. He's hurt.
He's got him up.
Oh, wait a minute.
Chair on his head.
Hit him with the chair. What is this?
Oh, chair to the midsection. Oh!
This is ridiculous. The referees called this off.
Oh, my God! The sharp edge of that chair! Oh!
Devastating.
Calls that move the deep web!
And obviously, Locked and Loaded's going to win this match by disqualification.
Dan's got the chair!
The upper echelon have proved their point.